Thanksgiving to our neighbors down south in the United States of America and to the rest of the world. Welcome to Extreme CAW Wrestling, episode 14. I am your host tonight, as always, Mick Michaels. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very stacked match card for you here tonight, many of which are coming from the fallouts of episode 13, Extreme CAW Wrestling's return episode in 2K18, and here we are, episode 14, coming off the heels of episode 13, in which we crowned a new ECW champion. That man, of course, was Torque Michaels when he defeated Metaphor. Not without help, may I add, but he nonetheless did defeat ex-ECW champion Metaphor. And wow, ladies and gentlemen, to go with that, the fallout leading up into tonight's episode is absolutely huge. Some of the matches we have scheduled for tonight are absolutely fantasy picks if you're booking matches through CAW. But let me tell you, folks, tonight, the returning Mastodon and newest member of the Disciples of Apocalypse will go toe-to-toe with none other than the ex-champion Metaphor. That is to come later tonight, folks. We also have a massive triple threat match between Colossus, Tyrant, and none other than Brent. And that will determine who will be the #1 contender for the newly crowned ECW champion, Torque Michaels. Thank you for joining us here this evening, kicking off the match with some women's action. Of course, as you know, this is Ava Dawn. She participated in a giant 6-woman battle royal. Last episode, on episode 13, the winner of that match, of course, Leandrin, will be challenging the women's champion right here tonight. Kimberly Page versus Leandrin for the ECW women's title. And here comes Ava Dawn's opponent, the other woman that made her debut and return to the Extreme CAW Wrestling main roster. This, of course, is Heartbreak Hayley. What a performance she put on in that 6-woman battle royal. Incredible eliminations in that match. But tonight she goes toe-to-toe. Perennial #1 contender, Ava Dawn. Here we go to kick off our night, folks. Plenty of matches still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Lots scheduled, of course. Episode 13, we saw the return of Devin Foolhardy to kick off the night. And of course, in true Foolhardy fashion, made his way to the back, attacked Abraham Little, the YouTube champion, and made a statement suggesting that he would be going after the YouTube title. Devin Foolhardy has not had any ECW gold around his waist, which is odd considering how long he's been with Extreme CAW Wrestling since the spawning of Extreme CAW Wrestling back in 2007. Oh, look at this. Ava Dawn trying to choke Heartbreak Hayley, but not feeling it. Look at this! Drop kick. Reversal onto Ava Dawn, and now a quick pin here from Heartbreak Hayley, but no, not even a 1 count. Devin Foolhardy running into Eric Samoyd, the ex-YouTube champion, the man that lost to Abraham Little for the championship. Of course, at Royal Rumble. Eric Samoyd did not take too kindly to Devin Foolhardy's comments earlier in the night and suggested that they should have a match. And that match is scheduled for right here on episode 14 tonight, folks. So plenty more to come. We're only just getting started. This Ava Dawn going for a huge drop kick, but Hayley somehow able to get out of the way and turning the tables here, dragging that arm down to the mat, working on that arm by Ava Dawn, targeting it very early in this contest, and now way up on the top rope. This might be a little risky, seeing as Ava Dawn is very close. And no, not going to work out. Ava Dawn quickly pounces on that situation, throwing Hayley from the top rope. Oh, and that's how you wreck a face. If Heartbreak Hayley was wearing any makeup there, I'm sure it's all over the mat now. Oh, look at this, look at this! Spinning head scissors to take Abaddon down, followed up by a cartwheel. Heartbreak Hayley back in control and feeling it here. And now look at this. Oh my God, look at that armbar. Oh my God, look at that armbar by Heartbreak Hayley. Abaddon screaming in pain. Is she gonna tap her out here? Abaddon, she's gotta get to some ropes. She's gotta do something here. How's she gonna, oh my God, look at that arm. Just twisting that arm. Oh no, almost out of its socket, and Abaddon can't hold on any longer. Heartbreak Hayley, quite handily, defeating Abaddon there with a vicious armbar. Jeez. Heartbreaker is right, more like armbreaker. That was vicious, folks. We got a nice close shot there. I'm sure we're going to see it in our replays here, but Heartbreak Hayley has won this contest against Abaddon to kick off the night. Look at that. That is Abaddon tapping out there, but that arm was bent the wrong way, let me tell you. Holy moly, folks. So there you have it, Heartbreak Hayley making a name for herself here on the main roster, going for that championship goal. Depending on the outcome of tonight's match with Leandra and Kimberly Page, we could be looking at a Heartbreak Hayley in that situation in the future if she keeps up with this. Keep in mind, folks, the power rankings are now full-fledged and in action. So any wins on the main roster moves you up, any losses likely move you down. What is this here? Donald Sinclair having a chat with, I don't recognize who this is. Let's see what he has to say here. Yeah. Oh my God! The shareholders are threatening to remove Donald Sinclair as general manager of Extreme CAW Wrestling. You could hear the crowd react to that one. Richie, by the name, he looks like he's a representative on behalf of the higher-ups here at Extreme CAW Wrestling. And he has come to talk to Donald Sinclair about the current state of affairs. I guess especially as things have come to a head after episode 13, we saw, Mastodon returning in our main event. Absolutely just a travesty of a main event, in my opinion. And I got to agree with the guy. Things have been pretty out of control here in Extreme CAW Wrestling. For that man to come in and lay down the law with Donald Sinclair, the shareholders, the higher-ups of Extreme CAW Wrestling have pretty much complete control when it comes to this stuff, so you gotta wonder, something's gotta give eventually. Here we go with our next contest. Of course, this is Chad, a man who went up against none other than Colossus, a man that will be in our main event here tonight. Chad, obviously not coming out on top of that match. The size differential is just insane, and he's been put in another match here tonight. And who's he gonna face? Oh boy. So Chad, look at the face on Chad. He didn't even know who his opponent was. For some reason, Chad has seemingly been punished on behalf of the DOA for his actions at the Royal Rumble, because since that period, he has been placed in matches with absolute monsters. Last week, it was Colossus. Now, it's Hale. I mean, this is what happens when you get tied up with the wrong crew, Chad. Come back to the good guys. Doesn't look like he's getting out of this one, though, folks. Not against this guy, at least. Hale, of course, coming to the aid of other member of the Ministry of Blood, Metaphor, in the main event on episode 13. Ended up not being enough as Hale single-handedly took on JP Requirement and Scott Slike at the top of the ramp, but much to the dismay of the now ex-ECW champion. Oh, look at this! Chad coming in! Chad coming behind Hale! Trying to get some early licks in here. And the referee rings the bell. Hale absolutely blindsided there by an early attack from Chad, and Hale now is not in a good mood. Look at that, just tossing Chad like a rag doll across the ring. You may have just angered the beast there, Chad. As I was saying, folks, much to the dismay of ex-ECW champion Metaphor, of course, DOA figured out another way to weasel out a victory, and of course that, last episode's case, was Mastodon. He will make his return to ring action later tonight against Metaphor. You gotta wonder, Hale cannot be in a good mood after what happened last episode with his partner, his comrade, and essentially his master, Metaphor. You gotta remember that Metaphor was once the man that brought Hale out of D-League as Hale Lewis and made him what he is today, the absolute beast that we're seeing right here in front of us. And look at this. Second rope, superplex, and it lands. Back slams. Even Hale got a little bit of that there. And now Chad in the middle of the ring. Is this going to do it for Chad? 1, 2, oh, and just kicks out in the nick of time. Chad just getting the shorthand as of late. Don't know if it's intentional or not, but I wouldn't put it past Donald Sinclair and the boys to punish somebody that wronged them. Wouldn't be the first time. Happened to me, for crying out loud, folks. Chad just trying to stay alive in this match here against, again, a total mismatch. Oh, but wait a second, look at this. Oh, what is this? Hale with a death drop! Oh, and look at Chad's arm there. I don't know if you saw that, folks, but Chad's arm just slammed off the ropes there and snapped backwards. That can't be good. Oh, Chad still able to kick out somehow. Chad's arm caught the ropes there on his way down for that death drop, and it didn't look good. It just snapped right back, and now Hale looking like he's setting up for his own special. And it looks like Chad's about to be shell-shocked here. Bam! Right in the middle of the ring. Let's see that one more time. Look at the impact. Hale does not hold back when he performs that finisher, folks. And that's what makes this guy so dominant. Chad, don't think he's kicking out of this one. He is not. Hale, once again for a second episode in the row, is your victor. Chad might be injured here. See if we can get a replay on that. right here. Look at this, folks. Look at Chad's left arm. Oh, goodness. Right off the ropes. Oh, my goodness. That could be a dislocated shoulder. That could pop you right out of the socket, folks. And then to finish him off, hurt arm or not, Hale doesn't care. Shell-shocked, down to the ground. That, 1, 2, 3, the end of Chad. So there you go, Hale, once again coming out on top, will be moving up the power rankings in his respective categories, and Chad will unfortunately either stay where he is or at the very least move down in the power rankings. Power rankings, very important in this new era of Extreme CAW Wrestling, will ultimately decide. Hold on! I mean, I might be backstage, ladies and gentlemen, but you can still feel the heat. Oh, wait a sec. Eric Simpson here in the back. Looks like he's catching up with Mark Brandel. Let's see what he has to say. He has a point. Whoa. Big words here from Mark Brandel. He is not a happy camper. Looking to be put in a match with Abraham Little on episode 15. But there you have it, folks. Mark Brandel still wants to be in the mix for the YouTube title, obviously not taking kindly to the fact that Devin Foolhardy made his return and demanded a title shot, and all of a sudden, he's in the mix. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and speak of the devil, here he comes now. The man that challenged Devin Foolhardy with his girlfriend and women's champion Kimberly Page, Eric Samoyd, approaches the ring to square off against the man he challenged in the last episode, Devin Foolhardy. Just going back to that interview, I've never seen Mark Brandel sound or act like that before. He's obviously not happy with his current situation in Extreme CAW Wrestling. And you know what, folks? I don't blame the guy for being upset, quite frankly. Like he said in that interview, he's got one of the best records in Extreme CAW Wrestling's new era. He defeated Foolhardy not once, but twice. And to go with that, he's ranked second, right under this guy, Eric Samoyd, on the ECW YouTube title power ranking. So why not? These are the questions you gotta ask yourself, folks. First return in-ring action since his departure when his contract was terminated as a result of that loss to Mark Randall way back in No Way Out. Love him or hate him, folks, Devin Foolhardy is an incredibly talented superstar in ring. He's proven that time and time again, but as I said earlier in the night, Foolhardy is now moving on to bigger ventures and looking for that gold. And in his position right now, if he is able to defeat the #1 contender for the YouTube title, that will skyrocket him up the power rankings. Probably won't put him in the #1 contender spot, seeing as he is a newly instated superstar. But it surely will do wonders for his rank. Look at that, Foolhardy with the early taunts, getting a couple licks in on ex-YouTube champ Eric Samoid, but Samoid follows it up with a huge chop to the chest. This match is officially on. Samoid, women's champion, in his corner, Kimberly Page, and again, Foolhardy with the taunts, could be his undoing against a superstar caliber of Eric Samoid, ex-ECW champion. This is going to be a scrap, folks. This is going to be a good scrap. I'm feeling it right now. Whoever comes out on top of this match, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for either victor in this match to pull off a victory. Foolhardy choking Eric Samoid on the top rope there, facing the camera, picking him back up on the mat. Gotta keep the pressure on for both these superstars, and look at that, Foolhardy getting a boot up. Eric Samoid trying to hit him off the apron, but Foolhardy very quickly now, a pin, 1 count, not enough, not even close, meat. Foolhardy very smartly now keeping the pressure on with a huge suplex there, slamming Eric Samoid's back onto the mat, picking him up once again, and now huge pump handles drop there. And now Foolhardy feeling it from the crowd. The crowd, even though Devin Foolhardy is not one of the greatest people in the world, the fans still seem to take to him very much. Oh, look at this, the taunts. Now running into the corner after Samoid, and a huge clothesline. The crowd is behind Foolhardy. Foolhardy feeding off of the crowd, but now, oh, look at that, Samoid. Unbelievable turn of the tables. And now, taking a page out of Foolhardy's book, perhaps trying to send a message with a fall-away slam. One of Devin Foolhardy's signature moves, definitely, and now following it up with a huge suplex of his own. Eric Samoid has the speed factor. Devin Foolhardy has the brain, I would say. Can outsmart you, whether he has to cheat or not. And there is a fall-away slam. Foolhardy now saying, "This is how it's done, meat." And now Foolhardy with another pinfall, this time a 2 count. Eric Samoid able to kick out. And now smartly getting out of the ring, but back in very quickly, trying to distract Foolhardy enough time, but doesn't work here. But now, Samoid able to throw him over his shoulder, and now Samoid watching. Oh, look at this, folks. Look at this, a neck breaker from the second ropes. Oh, down to the mat. Samoid feeling it now. Oh, and there it is. The STO. The Lou Thez press, excuse me. Lou Thez press, one of Samoid's signature moves, and not far behind, there it is! The SKO! That's gonna do it! That's gotta do it! 1, 2, go! Devin Foolhardy able to somehow kick out of the SKO! Unbelievable! Samoid can't believe it, but is still staying on the attack, realizing he's close, but just missed there. Foolhardy now looking at Kimberly Page, who also can't believe that he just kicked out of an SKO. One more could put Devin Foolhardy away. But then again, one Foolhardy slam could put Eric Samoid away here, folks. Foolhardy continuing to taunt inside the ring, waiting instead of going outside after Eric Samoid. But now, Samoid once again turning the tables on Foolhardy. And now, oh, a snake eyes right onto the ropes. Will knock the wind right out of you. And is that going to put Foolhardy away? No, just a 1 count there. The crowd absolutely bonkers here, ladies and gentlemen. For right here on episode 14, still early in the show, folks. We got another hour and a half still. And we're already watching potentially the match of the night. And now, Foolhardy up on the top ropes. Samoid up on the top ropes. Big back body drop. And Samoid takes a little bit of damage there, but able to get to his feet first. Now right in the middle of the ring, if another SKO lands, there's the Luthez press. And that can only mean one thing. Samoid is tired, but now just going to go right for the pin. Going to try and sneak one here. Foolhardy, still able to kick out, and Samoid saying, come on, Stripes. Let's get those counts down quicker. Oh, Samoid is gassed. What a match here, folks. But now Samoid trying to get the crowd on his back. But Foolhardy's on his feet. Samoid doesn't see him. Look at this. Foolhardy slam. Samoid making a huge mistake there. Foolhardy slam to Eric Samoid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, Kimberly Page. Foolhardy can't believe it. He had Samoid beat. He cannot believe it now, mouthing off to Kimberly Page. Not taking his eyes off his opponent though. This is what I'm talking about, folks, when it comes to the smarts of Devin Foolhardy. So now each superstar going at it now with a flurry of punch. Oh wait, there's Abraham Little, excuse me. And that is the match, come on. Abraham Little, the man that was attacked by Devin Foolhardy in the back on episode 13, has just ended this match by punching not only Devin Foolhardy, but his ex-rival, Eric Samoid. And this match... Oh, wait a second! Here comes Mark Brandel! Mark Brandel! The man that just said he wanted a match with Abraham Little on episode 15 is not waiting! Not waiting any longer! Oh, and a huge kick to the chin of the YouTube champion, Mark Brandel now! Both Eric Samoid and Devin Foolhardy down in the ring. And look at this! The superstardom! Boom! Onto the ramp. The YouTube champ is down. And Mark Brandel absolutely blindsiding. Not waiting for an answer from the YouTube champion. And what a statement, ladies and gentlemen, that Mark Brandel has just made here tonight. Wow. I mean, I'm a little disappointed that that match ended in a no contest, but holy moly, folks. Abraham Little taking out both Eric Samoid and Devin Foolhardy, only to be blindsided by Mark freaking Brandel. I don't know how this is all going to pan out with the YouTube title, but we got some very viable contenders here that could potentially give Abraham Little, the current YouTube champion, a run for his money. There's no doubt in my mind. Wow. That was insanity, folks. That was insanity. So here we go with another contest. Here is a man that interfered in a match on episode 13. That was, of course, in the Extreme CAW Wrestling episode 13 pre-show, where we saw Blake interfere in the match between JBL and ATA for the Hardcore Championship. Here's some footage from episode 13 here. He came up behind JBL when he was going under the ring for a weapon. Tiger Bomb on the outside of the ring, only to be followed up by that vicious DDT by the Hardcore Champ, and the victory to retain the Hardcore Championship. Tonight, on episode 14, Blake goes head-to-head with the man he blindsided, and that is, of course, JBL. JBL, of course, making his return to Extreme CAW Wrestling at Royal Rumble, the last CPV, entering first in that Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe he came in second. I might need to check my facts, ladies and gentlemen, but I know he was one of two. One or two. Sorry, folks, I'm not a human encyclopedia. I can't remember all this. Regardless, JBL made his return at Royal Rumble, looking to make an impact here, at least some revenge here on the man that cost him the hardcore title. Blake Tenley in the ring, mind you, without Antonio the Awesome. I guess that's because ATA, of course, preparing for a match later tonight when he goes toe-to-toe and will once again defend his hardcore title against none other than the man, Gaso. JBL looking for some redemption. No ATA in the corner of Blake. Oh, but look at this. Blake trying to escape. True Blake fashion. Not feeling it yet. Doesn't want to fight just yet. But JBL chasing him. Now Blake back in the ring. JBL saying, get back here, meat. Oh, now Blake going into the ropes, but misses. Uh-oh. Russian leg sweep from JBL. Oh, look at this. Kick to the chest. JBL, of course, has that vicious scissors kick. Look at this. Swinging DDT into the corner of Blake very quickly, gaining some momentum in this match against Blake Tenley. Oh, but wait a second. Wait a second. Speaking of that scissors kick, there it is. There it is. It hasn't even been a minute. JBL just landed the scissors kick on Blake Tenley. Is he going to get this? JBL winning the match. I shouldn't laugh, but that's hilarious. Oh my God, JBL not playing any games here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As you can just see, we barely have a replay package. He just defeated Blake. I'd love to get a time on that. That had to be 30 to 40 seconds. Oh God, that's embarrassing. Blake's not even a bad wrestler. I get JBL just caught him off guard. I mean, hell, we all have bad days, right, folks? Holy moly, so there you go. Just as fast as they were in, they are out. And JBL, unlike last episode against ATA, coming out victorious this week. And a big victory for him. Barely broke a sweat. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we've had already, and what a night we still have in store. We still got huge matches. Mastodon going toe-to-toe with Metaphor. We got Colossus, Tyrant, Brent in a triple threat #1 contender match. We still have Kimberly Page against Leandrin for the women's title. So much more to come here later tonight, folks. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Ava Dawn is attacking Heartbreak Hayley. Oh my God, what are you doing, Ava? Obviously not happy about Hayley almost tearing her arm off earlier tonight, but that's the match, dude. Like, you can't act like that. Oh, and there it is. The sunset split. Ava Dawn's special move on the concrete in the back. We got to get some help back here. This is ridiculous, Ava. You can't be doing this kind of stuff. Oh my God. Into the metal cases back there, used to transport all the equipment for this event, using them as a weapon. Absolute vicious attack here on Heartbreak Hayley, and this is just out of control. We gotta get some referees. Is there anybody back there that can help Hayley right now? And another sunset split. Come on. Cut the cameras. Get it out of here. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this garbage. That's unbelievable. Well, I hope Heartbreak Hayley's okay. We gotta get some help back there. But ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by that vicious attack, Leandrin versus Kimberly Page for the women's title. A huge match later tonight with Babu toe-to-toe with Biggs Smith. Of course, that giant #1 contender match for the ECW Championship. And none other than the man who cost him his title on episode 13, Mastodon, faces the demon himself, Metaphor. And all that is to come later tonight, folks. Before before then, we got some tag team action here with ex-tag team champions. You know these guys. It is the Misfits. Misfits being accompanied to the ring, none other than ex-women's champion Dixie. Long-time manager, long-time third member of the Misfits. I wouldn't say manager because Dixie can lay the smackdown just as well as these two individuals can. Misfits coming out on top in episode 13 against the DOA, Wesley Underhook and JD Requirement. Right here tonight, they'll be going up against a team that they are oh so familiar with. And another team that actually, ladies and gentlemen, was able to pull out a victory against the tag team champions, Chi-Town Slide, in a non-title match on episode 13. That is, of course, the Hannity brothers. What? That was unbelievable, folks. I've never seen the Hannitys come in to a match with such intensity and such, they were feeling it that night, folks. And if they can continue that momentum, they're going to earn themselves a title shot. I mean, defeating the champs like they did on the last episode should give them a shot enough. Here it is, folks. Let's have a look here. Look at this. The Hannitys just came out firing. And not only that, they performed the Doomsday Device on Big Smith and pinned him. They pinned Big Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Something you don't see every day. But tonight they got a new foe in front of them. Quite frankly, I think the winner of this match should go on to face Chi-Town Slide for the titles. Because let's face it, folks, Chi-Town Slide's been holding those titles since they won them, and they have not let them go. So here we go. Again, two teams very familiar with each other. In fact, two teams that are actually quite friendly with each other. They realize that they both have something on the line here, and they're both fighting for something. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, folks. There's a genuine mutual respect between these two teams, but when it comes down to the action in the ring, that all goes out the window, at least for the time being. So here we got Kenny Hannity starting it off against Piss, the Misfits. Of course, Flair in the corner, and Teddy Hannity in the corner for Kenny. This is going to be a good one, folks. The Misfits, a shoe-in Hall of Famer for Extreme CAW Wrestling. Just an absolute unbelievable tag team. The Hannitys, potential future Hall of Famers in Extreme CAW Wrestling. And look at this. Look at this. Setting them up here. Atomic drop into a leg drop. Teddy Hannity is fired up. The Hannitys look like an entirely different team here, folks. They're not playing any games. You know, the Hannitys came from D-League. They sort of came in as this happy-go-lucky, we're the nice guys thing. But as of late, this is not what I have seen from the Hannitys. In fact, I haven't seen necessarily dirty moves from the Hannitys, but, they're not messing around anymore. Look at the size of these two guys. Absolute football players. They're absolute units, both Teddy and Kenny. And if they're able to throw their weight around with the speed they have, in any match, they stand a pretty good shot. And of course, you look at the Misfits, two-time tag team champs in Extreme CAW Wrestling. Unbelievable performers, high-fly maneuvers. They got the speed advantage. Two great tag teams we're seeing right here, folks. Teddy keeping the pressure on here. And look at this, looking over to Kenny, and this is what I'm talking about. Teddy Hannity, a couple years ago, would have never been seen stomping on somebody's arm. It's an entirely different, and now a pile driver, oh my God. And it doesn't even mess up Flair's hair. How that doesn't happen, I don't know, but, there's some things in this world we just won't understand. Wait a second. Oh, huge! Oh my goodness, that was the sit-down powerbomb the Hannitys are so well known for, and just powers them into the mat there. But Flair able to get the rope break off. Trying to regain some momentum here. Hannity's in complete control early on in this match. And now another tag back into Kenny. Oh my goodness, look at these tag team maneuvers by the Hannity brothers. And now a pin here onto Flair. Flair desperately needing to get a tag off. That is a 2 count. Any more punishment here from the Hannitys and we could have the end of the match if Flair is not able to get that tag off to partner Piss. Oh, and now Flair finally getting a reversal into a DDT. He's got to get the tag off. Not going to go for it. Realizes he's in no man's land right now. Needs to do a little bit more damage to Kenny, and that he does with a leg drop to the left arm of Kenny Hannity. Oh, but wait a second. A twist of fate coming out of nowhere. Kenny Hannity right in the middle of the ring. Flair now not going for a pin. Interesting move here by Flair. Maybe figuring need more damage? I'm not sure what the idea was there, but look at this. Because there was no pinfall, and now Kenny going flying. We saw this on last episode against Big Smith. Kenny Hannity is fired up. And that move by Flair, not going for a pin, potentially cost him and the Misfits the match. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. The huge sit-down powerbomb from Kenny Hannity in no man's land for the Misfits, and now Kenny looking over to Piss saying, you don't want none of this meat. And now Kenny not even pinning Flair. Oh, look at this. The Hannitys are a completely different team than what I'm used to seeing here, folks. I don't know about you guys at home, but if you follow the Hannitys since their debut in D-League, these guys are night and day from the guys they used to be, and now Flair is busted open. Busted wide open. The Hannitys are not playing softball anymore. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Flair, hardcore action, putting his body on the line, but Teddy Hannity's back onto the concrete padded floor. And the fans are appreciating the effort of both of these teams here. Now Kenny rolling into the ring, making sure he doesn't get blindsided by Piss, but Flair now coming in behind him. Teddy Hannity is the legal man. A German suplex inside the ring. Teddy Hannity, the legal man. Flair now going back outside to continue the damage he's already inflicted from that giant superplex to the outside of the ring. Bodies scattered all over the ring here. I told you this was going to be a good match, folks. Misfits and Hannitys are going toe-to-toe here, realizing what's at stake and putting everything on the line. Now Teddy tossing Flair back into the ring. Piss now coming out of nowhere and clotheslining, and now he is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Piss finally getting in on some action here, taking Teddy Hannity down. Teddy very quickly turning the tables, and look at that elbow to the head of Piss. Piss could be knocked out cold here. And now into the corner. Flair is still down on the corner. And now into the other corner where Kenny Hannity awaits. And now the Hannity brothers with another tag. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That's almost 300 pounds coming flying into the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Teddy Hannity now in the corner. The Hannity brothers. Oh, look at this. What is Kenny setting up for here? Elbow drop. Flair just getting it, just getting to his feet on the outside here. Absolutely gassed. Oh, this match is still on, folks. Piss able to get out of the way there from Kenny Hannity, and now a suplex to follow it up. Misfits need to work on getting either Kenny or Teddy into the opposite end. It's very dangerous in a tag team match to fighting in the opposing team's end. There's a clean tag to Teddy Hannity. Kenny getting him in. Teddy now. Oh, Teddy going after Flair. Teddy going after Flair, but look at this. Wait a sec. DDT from Piss. A huge DDT from Piss. And is this going to do it? No, Kenny getting into the ring too. Oh, and breaking up the pin. Piss not taking kindly to Teddy blindsiding Flair and putting him back down. But look at this. Piss now taking out Kenny. Kenny going back to his corner. The ref is going to count him out. Piss waiting for Teddy to get up. What a match here, ladies and gentlemen. What a match between these two unbelievable tag teams. This is what it's all about in the tag team division, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it is all about. Slamming Teddy's knee down to the mat, picking him back up, and now in the Misfits corner, but no, oh, wait a second. Reversal into another reversal. Wait a second. Hot tag potentially here from Teddy. Yes, and he gets it off. Piss trying to stop the tag, but not able to do it. The fans are going crazy for Kenny Hannity coming back into the ring and taking Piss down. And now what do we got? A suplex right up in the air. Look at the power. Look at the power. Look at the impact. And now back into the corner goes Piss, but no partner. Just a big body splash, and now back into the corner again, and another big body splash from the Hannitys. Flair trying to control his busted open head there, his crimson mask that he's currently got going on. Wait a second now, is Kenny Hannity going to get a suplex from Piss onto the outside? Oh my God. How the hell are the Misfits standing on a move like that? The man delivering the move must take as much a beating as the man receiving it. Just an absolute marathon match here from the Hannity brothers and the Misfits. This could go down as one of the best tag team matches we've ever seen at Extreme CAW Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Teddy looking at Flair saying, "We got this, mate. You guys got no shot." Turn around. Oh, look at this. Catching Piss out of nowhere. Trying to throw him. Oh, wait a sec. What is this? What is this? Oh, a neck breaker. Neck breaker onto the inside of the ring. Teddy Hannity is in another zone. And oh, faking a punch on Flair. Not going for it. Looks like the Hannitys do still have some soul in them. But wait a second, speaking of soul, Piss is about to get the soul knocked right out of him with the Doomsday device. Flair absolutely blindsided by Kenny Hannity. Piss is all alone in the ring. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my God! Piss just kicked out of the Doomsday device, but Kenny not laying on the pressure, keeping the pressure on, and there it is, the sit-down powerbomb. Flair is on the outside. Dixie desperately trying to get Flair up. He's not getting up, and neither is Piss. The Hannity brothers have just won their second straight match. What a performance put on by both of these teams, ladies and gentlemen. But once again, for a second episode in a row, we see the Hannity brothers come out on top. They have now defeated Chi-Town Slide in non-title action, and now one of the most decorated tag teams in Extreme CAW Wrestling in the Misfits. These guys are onto something here, folks. We could be seeing something special happen in the Extreme CAW Wrestling Tag Team Division with the Hannity brothers gaining momentum and gaining momentum fast. have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team division very quickly heating up. As we see the Hannitys once again wrap up a victory against hard-fought Misfits battle. Ladies and gentlemen, we have plenty more to come here later tonight for you, episode 14. I would love to thank you once again and wish all you turkey-filled Americans a very happy Thanksgiving weekend once again. Enjoy it. Say hi to your families and show your mom Extreme CAW Wrestling. You never know, she might just be a CAW wrestler. So here comes a couple goons. Two members of the Disciples of Apocalypse. That is, of course, JP Requirement and Wesley Underhook. They will not be going up in tag action. Rather, JP Requirement has been put in a match against the man that interfered in the Devin Foolhardy Eric Samoid match earlier tonight, and that is the YouTube champion, Abraham Little. He will be putting his title on the line right here, of course. And another feeble attempt to get some gold around the waist of another member of the DOA. JP Requirement will try and defeat the YouTube champion, Abraham Little, here tonight, and get some ECW gold around his waist. Here he comes now, ladies and gentlemen. We saw him earlier tonight. Ended the match effectively by taking both Devin Foolhardy and Eric Samoid out. That match, because I believe he punched Devin Foolhardy first, I mean, if you want to look at it that way, you would have the disqualification go to Eric Samoid. But if he struck Eric Samoid first, Devin Foolhardy won the match. So we're going to have to go back up the tapes after this episode and have a look. Because again, whoever the disqualification favors, that person will move up and down accordingly in the power rankings. But of course, shortly after that attack, as you can see, folks, a very angry, upset, and frustrated Mark Randall, not waiting for an answer from the YouTube champ, coming right down the ramp after his attack on Samoid and Foolhardy, blindsiding him and taking him out right on the ramp. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, that beautiful looking title, the YouTube title, on the line here. Abraham Little will look to defend the championship against none other than this man right here, JP Requirement, member of the DOA. You got to think this is some clever booking here from Donald Sinclair, the general manager, that seems to be in some hot water. I was having a conversation with a representative of the higher-ups here in Extreme CAW Wrestling, the guys behind the scenes that you don't often hear about, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, there are shareholders, there are financiers, there is everything you have to do to keep a company afloat. They're there, you just don't see them. Having some stern words with General Manager Donald Sinclair, and you gotta wonder, will that change his ways? Somehow, I doubt it. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube title on the line. Wesley Underhook in the corner of JP Requirement. Abraham Little looking to defend this title right here, right now. Two men circling each other. Start off the match slow. Abraham Little going in for a quick move. Look at that. JP Requirement going in for a clothesline. Abraham Little using that clear speed advantage to his advantage. And now we got a roll up. You're kidding me. Is this going to break JBL's record? No, it is not. This will actually be Abraham Little's first title defense since winning it at the Royal Rumble against Eric Samoid. And now we got another roll up here from the YouTube champ. Up to the top ropes. Here goes Abraham Little, and flying down, taking some damage himself. I don't think he completely connected on there. But nonetheless, inflicting damage on his opponent and still getting up to his feet first. Abraham Little trying to prove to the ECW universe that it wasn't a fluke, beating Eric Samoy, and that he does deserve the YouTube title. And I'm sure ensuring a victory here against JP Requirement here tonight would do just that. At least it would help the cause. Look at that! Diving drop kick right down to JP Requirement, and now taunting Wesley Underhook, saying, "You want some too, me? Don't you dare get involved here. Don't even think about it." And now JP back up on his feet, going after a distracted Abraham Little, but no, Abraham Little able to reverse and capitalize and continue the momentum in this match. Down on the ground and now jumping over JP Requirement again. There's that speed, but there's a fireman's carry from JP Requirement, turning the tables now on the YouTube champ. Look at this, a huge power bomb from JP Requirement there on Abraham Little. Knocked the wind right out of your sails. JP now on the second rope waiting for Abe to get up. Double axe handle down to Abraham Little. The DOA could very well have some new gold around their waist by the end of the night, folks. And it's clearly their intention, bringing not only JP Requirement down to the ring, but Wesley Underhook. Look at this, a huge DDT there from the YouTube champion now. And now we got a pin by the looks of it. Yeah, Abraham Little very smartly turning his back to Wesley Underhook. Not allowing any distractions on the ref's behalf, especially. Oh, but wait a second. Wait a second. Diving leg drop. Not quite going for the 450 splash yet. Look at that. Double leg drop there. One from the top ropes. One from the outside apron. And now Abraham Little setting up for something else. And again, another leg drop. A third leg drop. And now Wesley Underhook starting to get involved. Abraham Little saying, "Sit down, dude. This is not your place." JP Requirement now rolling out of the way, but no, Abraham Little not laying off the pressure here. In true champion form, keeping the pressure on his opponent. But wait a second, Wesley Underhook now just threw a steel chair into the ring. Does not phase Abraham Little. He's up to the top for a 450 splash. And the referee is counting. Wesley can't distract him. Doesn't matter. Wesley Underhook throwing a chair into the ring, but it didn't matter as it was too late. Abraham Little was already heading up to the top ropes, getting ready for his finisher. And just like that, Abraham Little is still your YouTube champion. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta wonder, with the enemies that Abraham Little has made in the past few months or so, it's surprising that nobody came to interfere in this YouTube title match, especially with what's happened earlier tonight. I guess they don't want titles in the hands of the DOA anymore. And look at this, speaking of the DOA, there is the enforcer Scott Slight coming into Shant's locker room. Shant not scheduled for a match tonight, neither is Scott. Let's see what he has to say here. Shant with some strong words there towards Scott Slight. I can't say I disagree with him. Shant suggesting that DOA gives CAW Wrestling a bad name. Ooh. Scott's like trying to sell Shant the idea of joining the DOA. He called him a poofy-haired gorilla. Shant saying he will never join the DOA. You get him, buddy. Oh, wait a second! Oh, come on! Shant absolutely taken out there by Scott Slike, the enforcer of the DOA. Shant is down. Obviously, Scott Slike not taking to the words Shant just said to him in regards to joining the DOA, not taking too kindly to that. I guess Shant's not joining the DOA anytime soon, but with that said, even after Mastodon joining, it looks like the DOA still openly recruiting new members. Just hope everybody stays true and doesn't join that horrendous organization, despite how many titles they're currently pulling in. CAW Wrestling, the momentum swings left and right, folks. Just as the DOA does gain titles, they will eventually lose them. The question is, who will they lose them to? I'm sure Torque Michaels wouldn't like hearing that, but it does happen. Torque Michaels, of course, would love to hang on to that Extreme CAW Wrestling title as long as he possibly could. But one day, there will be a superstar that comes in and defeats Torque 1, 2, 3. Maybe that will be the man who wins the triple threat match here tonight as part of our dual main event, of course, with Tyrant, Colossus, and Brent. So here comes Big Smith's opponent, as this was announced earlier tonight. We got a match of the Titans here, folks. Huge match here against the man that unfortunately came out short on episode 13 against Nanook of the North, of course. You know him as well as I do, folks. This is Babu. Of course, at the end of that match, Nanook of the North, being the good guy that he is, extending his hand for a handshake against his opponent that he had just defeated, Babu, not returning the favor. Walking right past Nanook of the North, not returning the handshake. Obviously in a bad mood, likely because he just lost. But then again, I've never seen Babu team up with anybody in Extreme CAW Wrestling, for that matter. So I think things will continue the way they are. Babu guiding his way through the Extreme CAW Wrestling ranks solo. Smith looking to regain some traction on behalf of Chi-Town Slide here tonight. He can pull off a victory here against the Samoan Beast, Babu. That'll be huge. Both of these superstars rated fairly highly on the power rankings. So again, folks, if you're facing a power ranked 2, let's say, and you're power ranked 17, and you beat ranked 2, your rank is going to skyrocket. Here we go, Battle of the Beasts here. Big Smith, a man that is not easily defeated. And Babu, a man that also is not easily defeated. Gotta wonder who will come out on top of this match here. Plenty more to come tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again. On behalf of Extreme CAW Wrestling, I would love to thank you guys for tuning in here on episode 14. We'll very soon be announcing new D-League episode, D-League number 10, folks. are reaching the double digits with our D-League. Of course, we saw the #1 contender now, Silas Moore, come out on top. That giant 6-man battle royal, but not until the ending of that match was he blindsided by an unknown assailant. Something that I very much look forward to finding out, potentially on D-League 10. That release date will be announced shortly after episode 14 here tonight. Big Smith, so far been very back and forth between these two beasts here. One person just looking for an in here in this match. Get an in. Get that momentum going so you can hit that finisher and potentially get that 3 count. A little bit of fun trivia for one of our 2 main events here tonight, folks, is that, look at this! A Hurricanrana from the big man, Big Smith. What a move there against Babu. Holy moly. He can do everything, this guy. Going back to what I was just saying, folks, the triple threat match tonight features 3 ex-ECW champions in Colossus, Tyrant, and Brent. All 3 of those men have held the ECW title at one point or another. We all know what it's like to taste that championship, feel it around their waist. Which means they're going to be coming into that triple threat match with even more intensity because they realize and they know exactly what it feels like to be champion and at the top of Extreme CAW Wrestling, like Torque Michaels is right now. I haven't seen the new champion, Torque Michaels, here tonight, but I can only assume that he's here. But look at what else is here. The scissors kick from Big Smith, but a rope break from Babu might have just saved his match here. Big Smith having a talk with the ref saying, come on, dude. And judging by how slow Babu is to get up from that rope break, you've got to wonder, would Big Smith have pulled off the victory there with that finisher of his. Smith not laying off here now. Second rope, what's he got set up here? A moonsault! Holy moly, should we start calling Big Smith a luchador? Big Smith with the high fly maneuvers. First a Hurricanrana from the top ropes. Now a moonsault from the second ropes. Doesn't seem to phase the Samoan Beast much as he is now back in control here. And a huge clothesline into the corner. And now gaining momentum, and another huge clothesline in the corner. Sidewalk slam, Big Smith is down. Babu is up, and this could be the turning point in this contest. And now look at this. Babu setting up for something here. The Samoan spin, if he can land it, this could put Big Smith away. Let's see that one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The Samoan spin, after a flurry of combos, gaining the momentum back after the scissors kick put him down. Babu now with a pin on one half of the tag team champions, and he just won this match against Big Smith. And Chi-Town Slide has just taken 2 L's in as many episodes. You know, as you have the golden days, you got the great days where you're winning matches. Seems to be no end in sight, but here we are, Chi-Town Slide on the losing end of things for 2 episodes in a row. And will they be able to regain that momentum when they finally do defend those tag team titles against whoever ends up facing them next? It looks to be that it's going to be the Hannity brothers facing Chi-Town Slide once again after their victory here earlier tonight against the Misfits. So there you go, folks. Babu, after losing on on episode 13 has won his match against Big Smith. Oh, but wait a second! Here comes Tay Williams, other half of the tag team champions, and is now coming after Papu Papu. A little bit of a mismatch, but keep in mind Papu Papu has just had his way with his partner, Tay Williams, blindsiding. Now look at the ramp! Look at the ramp! Nanook of the North, down to the ramp, coming behind Big Smith. Nanook of the North, what is he doing here? Big Smith has just been taken down once again by Nanook of the North this time, who's maybe looking to get back into the ring and double team Papu Papu. Papu now turning the tables on Tay Williams inside the ring, and now the momentum has shifted. Now the numbers are equal. Nanook continues his assault on Big Smith on the ramp, and now Papu Papu, because of Big Smith being taken down by Nanook, has Tay Williams in the palm of his hands for a Samoan spin. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, and the call of the North on the ramp to Big Smith. Just like that, Nanook of the North has helped out Papu Papu as if to plead his case, to maybe rethink that handshake. Nanook of the North didn't even look at Papu. Papu Papu realizes what he did. Nanook of the North just walked backstage. He is not scheduled for a match tonight, folks. But nonetheless, is your victor here tonight against both Big Smith and Tay Williams, thanks to the help of potential rival Nanook of the North. Isn't that something, folks? Here we see a replay there of the Samoan spin against Tay Williams. Wow, what a night it has been, ladies and gentlemen. What a night we still have to come. Thank you once again for joining us here on episode 14. We are very much looking forward to the announcement of our next CPV, and that is to come on episode 15, ladies and gentlemen. So much exciting things to come. That will leave 2 episodes before the CPV, and just like that, we are right back into the swing of things on 2K18. Here he comes now, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Gaso help out his partner Yoshiharu Katari on episode 13's pre-show against none other than the American hero Sermon Bundy. Decided he was going to beat up a little bit more on Yoshiharu Katari after the match. A couple cheap shots here, a couple cheap shots there. Gaso, one half of Dancing Dragon, wasn't having it. Came down to the ring, defeated Sermon Bundy, but not only defeated him, but embarrassed him by taking Sermon Bundy down with none other than Sermon Bundy's own special move, the flip bottom. But here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because of that victory, Gaso has been put in a match against none other than the Hardcore Champion, Antonio the Awesome, for the Hardcore Championship. It will be on the line here, folks. And perhaps this is the reason he was not ringside for his partner's match when he just got decimated by JBL earlier tonight. Here he comes now. Said hardcore title. This will be on the line, which means falls count anywhere Weapons, no DQ, no count out, and here we go. Big back body drop from the champion to start this match off. Speed, high fly action from Gaso versus technicality, all around dirty play from Antonio the Awesome. And case in point, ladies and gentlemen, there goes the turnbuckle in the lower left corner of the ring. Antonio the Awesome, a pioneer, a pro when it comes to hardcore matches. I mean, the guy, fair and square, not, but he did defeat JWG in a match. And that in itself is bragging rights. Look at this, Gaso with a flying drop kick. Can you imagine, folks, if Gaso was able to pull out a victory here tonight against Antonio the Awesome, the man that defeated JBL with the help of Blake Tedley. Tonight, at least, in this hardcore match. Wait a second. What the hell is this? Sermon Bundy at the top of the ramp, coming down to the ring. No DQ here, so it doesn't matter. Oh, wait a second. Gaso reverses it. Look at Sermon Bundy getting some licks to the chin. Oh, boom! Right in the face. Get the hell out of here, American hero. More like American hopo. American joke. Okay, time to calm down there, man. Time to calm down. Sermon Bundy trying to interfere in the match, but much to his dismay. Oh, God, I hate to say it, Sermon, but you just got embarrassed again. Sermon Bundy trying to ruin Gaso's night here. Doesn't seem to phase him. Oh, but that could be it. That could be a turning point right there, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like Gaso going for a Hurricanrana, but ATA slamming him down to the mat with a huge powerbomb. Quickly as Sermon Bundy came down to interfere in this match, was as quickly as he was out. And there, look at this, ladies and gentlemen, spinning around ATA like he's a stripper pole of some sort. Really bad analogy, but there it is! The frog splash from Gaso! Wait a second, 1, 2, oh my goodness, Gaso almost was our new hardcore champion. Yoshiharu Katari, I assume, could only be watching in the back there. Didn't even need to come down to the ring. As Gaso handled Sermon Bundy himself. I have a feeling that feud is not over, folks. Look at this again. A spinning head scissors, and ATA is getting the hell out of Dodge. Gaso has got some serious momentum going for him here against the hardcore champion. Oh, but ATA potentially going for that vicious DDT of his. And Gaso is feeling it. A little bit of moonwalk, little bit of dancey action here from Gaso. Knee to the face there. Yeah, Gaso needs to get the hell out of the ring. That could have fractured a number of bones in his face, but Gaso not phased. What a match we have here, folks. Sermon Bundy trying to interfere, but to no avail. Gaso dealing with that as he is dealing with the hardcore champion, but now both superstars on the outside of the ring. Weapons have not been brought into the match yet. I don't think Gaso will be the first one to draw a weapon in this match. For some reason, I think it'll be ATA. Now referee, there's a Hurricanrana on the outside of the ring. Referee joining both superstars on the outside of the ring because, again, ladies and gentlemen, there can be a pinfall anywhere. Anywhere. It could be a pinfall on a fan's lap for all I know. Here we go. Outside of the ring here at the Spanish announce team's table. And look at this, Gaso setting up for something big against ATA, the hardcore champion. If Gaso can somehow put ATA through that table, I don't know, folks. And he's going to try it. He's going to try it. ATA is in a world of trouble here against Gaso. Blake Tedley potentially too embarrassed to come out. Look at this. Where is Gaso going? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your butts. Gaso going flying! This is awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Gaso went flying through the table, putting his body on the line, and we got a pinfall. Ref, get in there. Get in there. 1, 2, 3, Gaso is your new hardcore champion. I can't believe what I just saw, ladies and gentlemen. Gaso not needing any help against an interference from Sermon Bundy, knocking his lights out. A frog splash here. The fans are going crazy as Gaso has just won his first title in Extreme CAW Wrestling. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. From the top rope through the table. Oh my goodness. Perfectly executed and calculated. And Gaso, if we could see his face, he's probably got tears in his eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't but help but feel good for this guy. Gaso has just won the Extreme CAW Wrestling Hardcore Championship. What a turn of events there, ladies and gentlemen. And I guarantee that dive, that high-risk maneuver that could have very easily backfired for Gaso there, if that didn't capitalize, ATA would still be champion. Wow. Welcome to episode 14, folks. Our first title change of the night, and we still have one more title on the line. And that is, of course, Leandrin versus Kimberly Page. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, a huge match against a dominant new superstar and an absolute legend in Extreme CAW Wrestling Women's Division. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One new champion has just been crowned in the hardcore division. Will we have one more here tonight? How will Kimberly Page defeat this woman right here? Of course, defeating 5 other superstars to earn her shot here tonight against the women's champion, Kimberly Page. Not only did she defeat Dixie, Ava Dawn, Tori Hanzo, and Heartbreak Hayley, but she defeated the women's champion, Kimberly Page, herself in that match. In fact, she eliminated her first. Gotta imagine the champion has to be feeling the pressure here tonight, going up against the caliber of superstar that we saw in episode 13 win that battle royal. How is Kimberly Page going to defeat Leandrin here tonight and retain her women's title? Well, we're about to find out, folks. Here she comes now. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I would say a surefire Hall of Famer. When she retires, Kimberly Page, easily at the top of women competitors in Extreme CAW Wrestling, and it proves, once again, her being a champion, once again, she is the best there is when it comes to female superstars in Extreme CAW Wrestling. Can Leandrin change that here tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, the women's title up for grabs here, the ECW Women's Championship. And there's the competitor, the challenger, I should say, Leandrin, looking fierce, ready to go. And of course, her opponent, the women's champion, Kimberly Page. Kimberly Page was nervous, ladies and gentlemen. You wouldn't know it. This is a woman that hides her emotions well when it comes to competition in the ring. And don't count her out in this match. This is a dream match, folks. Here we go. ECW Women's Championship on the line here. And here we go. Fans are feeling it. Kimberly Page saying, "What up?" Oh no, but big mistake there. Leandrin saying, "Nope, bad idea." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 10 didn't do it for you, did it? No, 11. So Leandrin starting this match off very strong there. Potentially a huge mistake there from the women's champion, taunting way too early in this match. Now into the ropes, going over the ropes. Could be a blessing in disguise for the women's champion. She now comes back in, able to get an elbow off on Leandrin, but no, Leandrin again pushing her back into the ropes. And what do we got here? Bouncing her off the ropes. It's good use of the environment there. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, and stretching that arm, and she might have just torn ligaments in the shoulder muscles. Kimberly Page. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, folks, is you gotta really target certain body parts. Render them useless almost. There's a 1 count from Kimberly Page. Take out a leg or an arm so they're at least handicapped to the point where they're not able to perform at 100%. It's a good strategy. Now continuing the assault on Kimberly Page. Kimberly holding her own here. Oh, going for a spinning kick there, almost to trip Leandrin up, but missing it. Leandrin capitalizing on that. Now in the corner is Kimberly Page in a really bad spot. Not making much headway here against the challenger. To the outside of the ring. Kimberly Page, though, takes a boot to the face from Leandrin. And this could spell even more trouble for the women's champion. Now into the corner. Oh, and a knee to the freaking stomach. Oh, wait a second. Look at this. Shades of Tajiri. That looks like the tarantula. Oh, and Kimberly Page screaming out in pain. Leandrin letting go. Has bigger plans here, and now setting up for that destructive finisher, perhaps. We could have a new champion here. Look at this. Kimberly Page going up, and oh, able to reverse it into an arm drag. Look at the talent, the dexterity, the moves from Kimberly Page, and where is she going? Kimberly Page smelling blood in the water and getting the hell out of Dodge, saying, "Oh, come on, is she leaving?" Taunting Leandrin, telling her to come after me, and now she's hitting her high horses. Leandrin's chasing her. Leandrin's chasing her now. Kimberly Page trying to go to the back, but now turning around. Oh, wait a second. Oh, and a huge spear from the women's champion. Catching Leandrin off guard. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to use words. Deceitful is what Kimberly Page is, just like her hubby, Eric Samoy. They both take the same moves out of the same book, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes the chick kick from Kimberly Page, her special move, and now making a beeline for the ring. Kimberly Page, can she get back in time? We're at a 9 count. Is she gonna make it back in time? 10, oh, the ref counted her out just before she got back in. But regardless, The Extreme CAW Wrestling Women's Champion, the fans are not happy, folks. The Extreme CAW Wrestling Champion is still Kimberly Page. A double count out. The title does not change hands. Kimberly Page retains, regardless of whether she got back into the ring or not, folks. She was going to retain that title. Clearly, after the special move from Leandrin almost landed, Kimberly Page smelt blood in the water and got the hell out of Dodge. Oh, that's too bad, folks. That is too bad. Oh, but there he is. The man that was speaking with Donald Sinclair earlier. Oh, give me a goddamn break. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The ECW champion, Torque Michaels, has just cornered this man in the parking lot. Let's see what has to be said here. This can't be good. Nothing good can come of this. Let him go, Torque. He's just doing his goddamn job. Telling this poor guy that's just doing his job that he will no longer be invited back here. You can't do that, Torque. Oh, come on. Torque Michaels threatening this poor defenseless man. Oh, wow. Big words for the ECW champion, and he is walking away from him. Richie there, the representative of the shareholders, making it known that if Torque Michaels ever tries to corner him again and threaten him like this, that Extreme CAW Wrestling will have much bigger problems on its hands. Oh, Jesus! Jesus Christ! Oh, my God. You know, I swear to God, you can still feel the warmth from back here. Like backstage, you can still feel the warmth from that pyro. You can certainly hear it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have a heart attack one of these days. I'm just gonna drop dead right mid-episode because of the pyro. Metaphor, you're gonna kill me, buddy. Oh boy. But here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Not a happy camper, as you can imagine. Coming down to the ring, believe it or not, with a much angrier face than he's had in previous episodes, as you can see, without his Extreme CAW Wrestling title. But a chance at redemption here tonight, as he is going against the man that cost him his title against Torque Michaels on episode 13, and that is the newly instated and newest member of the DOA, Mastodon. Mastodon rocking that notorious cut vest that the Disciples of Apocalypse give out to members.
Little fan club, get to wear your t-shirts, get to wear all your fancy clothes so you're a cool looking club and you're all dressed the same.
Give me a goddamn break. It's ridiculous. School children. Sorority. Give me a break. They look ridiculous. Nonetheless, as it was rumored, as it was pretty obvious on last episode, folks, DOA has gained another member in this monster right here. And he's not waiting for the match. Look at this. Taunting Metaphor, saying, yeah, that's me. Metaphor, get him, buddy. Get him, buddy. Metaphor not biting. Look at this. Now getting into the ring is Mastodon, preparing for his match and taunting more Metaphor. Metaphor's had enough and now getting into the ring. Mastodon throwing a punch. Metaphor not having any of it. This match has just begun. Mastodon not even able to get his stupid little sorority vest off. Metaphor not waiting. The bell is rung. And Metaphor looking for some redemption here just to say, hey, you picked with the wrong guy. And now choking Mastodon. What a match we have here. This is one of two of our main events here on episode 14, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to once again thank you for joining us here on this very special night. Still that giant triple threat #1 contender match to come. That will be our second main event. But here we go, a pinfall, quick pinfall here. 1 count against Mastodon. And now into the ropes. Metaphor not able to pull a maneuver off there. Mastodon very quickly throwing some punches of his own, but no, Metaphor countering quickly. Metaphor, unbelievable how he can just pick Mastodon up as if it was Chad or anybody else he was picking up, but then you see what Mastodon can do right there and just throws Metaphor around the ring like a rag doll. Oh my goodness, look at the height. Mastodon is probably one of the strongest superstars we have on the roster here in Extreme CAW Wrestling. Oh, and look at that. Samoan drop there. Mastodon now in control. But no, as soon as I say that, a headbutt from the ex-ECW champion and a spine buster to follow it up. Gotta wonder what is happening. What words were said from the representative of the shareholders earlier tonight with Donald Sinclair? That, of course, being a closed-door meeting, something certainly I would not be privy to due to my history with the DOA and Donald Sinclair. But you gotta wonder, has some sense potentially been talked into Donald Sinclair? I doubt it. Maybe things change or on the horizon. Now a flying clothesline reversed. Holy moly, the power on Mastodon. Metaphor going for his signature flying clothesline, but not having it. And look at that, a pop-up Samoan drop now from the beast himself. Mastodon catching Metaphor in air there and flipping him over his back like a rag doll. And now that vicious big boot looks to be lined up here from Mastodon, and it lands on the ex-ECW champion. And now look at this. Mastodon, is this going to finish him off too? And no, Metaphor kicks out, much to the dismay of the newest member of the DOA. Mastodon can't believe it now, going to the outside of the ring, and oh, give me a break. Give me a break. Going to the outside of the ring, there is disqualification in this match. Mastodon is clearly frustrated with the ex-ECW champion. Referee cannot get the chair out of the hands of Mastodon, and now a vicious assault. He has now been disqualified. Metaphor technically has won this match, but really, has he won this match? Has he? Mastodon. Oh, just a vicious assault. Leave it alone. Now looking, stalking his prey. And here comes a second big boot. The match has ended, you frickin' idiot. Oh my God, and there's a second giant big boot from Mastodon, sending a clear message to Metaphor. Metaphor not making the statement he wanted to make tonight, as he was just taken out from a steel chair. Mastodon is out of here. Not playing any games, as that match, Metaphor did come out on top in that match. But again, in true DOA fashion, a vicious, cheap assault by Mastodon. But ladies and gentlemen, episode 14 has reached its finale. We are here at our second of two main events. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick it off with an ex-ECW champion, one of three. Here he comes, Tyrant. Just know that Tyrant would love nothing more to have a shot at that ECW title one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrant losing to Colossus, the man he will be facing in this match here tonight. Losing to Colossus at Night of Champions, ECW's first CPV from our break. Long time ago, folks. But Tyrant looking for some redemption against not only Colossus, but long-time rival Brent. As Brent will also be in the mix here. I truly have no idea who is going to come out on top of this match, folks, but I do know this. This will be a main event level match, and a good one at that. Here he comes now, ladies and gentlemen. The largest superstar on the main roster, Colossus, ex-member of the DOA. Wouldn't that be something? If this man was to come out on top, what payback that would be to the organization that threw him out like trash when he lost his title. And now, funny enough, that title is held by none other than Torque Michaels, the man that more than likely orchestrated the attack and departure of this man from the Disciples of Apocalypse, only to make room for himself, and look how that worked out. Torque Michaels is now the ECW champion, and Colossus, oddly enough, is fighting for a shot at that championship. That would be a hell of a match, a hell of a way to get payback against the DOA. Second entrant into this massive triple threat match, and we all know who comes last, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to the ovation. Brent is back, baby. Brent having multiple opportunities at multiple title reigns, but time and time again, the title has just slipped through the fingers of Brent. Could this be the time where Brent finally comes out on top, earns that #1 contender spot, and wins the Extreme CAW Wrestling title to finally get that title around his waist that he has always fought so hard for? Any three of these men will come out on top here, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to that ovation for Brent. Brent, despite clearly heel intentions, certainly a fan favorite when it comes to the Extreme CAW Wrestling universe on YouTube. One of the favorites to win here tonight. Can't say I'm a huge fan as Brent kicked my ass once, but hey, let bygones be bygones. Can't ignore the facts, ladies and gentlemen. This man is one of the greatest superstars in CAW Wrestling, period. So here we go, Tyrant, Colossus, Brent, toe-to-toe, #1 contender match. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event, episode 14. Brent waiting, but not. No, Brent trying to be sneaky there, but Colossus saying, get over here. I'm starting this match off, and I'm taking control early. Definitely is a strategy in triple when it comes to triple threat matches, folks. You can back off for a little, let the other two go at it. Or you can get right in there, try and gain some momentum quick. But in doing that, you run the risk of being blindsided, just like Colossus was right there, but doesn't matter, as he just completely overpowered both superstars. Brent rolls out of the ring, getting the hell out of Dodge, and Colossus very early in control of this triple threat main event. Brent regaining his composure here, now trying to come in behind the 7-footer. Tyrant turns the tables on him. Now Brent going for a huge clothesline, catching Tyrant off guard. Oh, look at this, huge suplex here from Brent. No! Potentially going for a jackhammer there on Tyrant. Tyrant not having it. Not that early. Oh, and a huge back body drop, sending Tyrant almost 10 feet into the air. Now pushing him down to the mat. Quick pin, but that's going to be a rope break as Brent, once again, regaining his composure on the outside of the ring. Very good strategy there, but look at this, the final cut from Colossus, but Brent not allowing him to get the pin there. But Colossus, again, trying to just ensure that both of these superstars is not, oh, look at this by Brent, throwing the big man across the ring. You know, the power on Brent never seems to amaze me. He always figures out another way to throw his opponents across the ring like they weigh 5 pounds. It really is unbelievable. I truly think that every time we see Brent in the ring, he is bigger and more jacked than the previous episode we saw him in. Holy moly, folks, but now Tyrant standing tall in the ring. Turning the tables on Colossus, who just tried to blindside him. You see, you gotta watch both your back and your front in a triple threat match. Not for the faint of heart here, folks. Look at this, Brent coming behind Tyrant, capitalizing on that situation, and now Tyrant rolling out of the ring. And now, look at this, German suplex from Brent. Oh, and he picks him back up. Another German suplex from Brent, and can he do one more against the big man? Yes, he can. Brent is fired up in the middle of the ring now against Colossus. Tyrant still trying to get to his feet on the outside. Brent catching it. And now the taunting begins between the two longtime rivals as Colossus works his way up from not one, not two, but 3 German suplexes. Now Colossus trying to get the crowd on his side. It's amazing what the crowd can do for you, but now Brent fighting his way back, and now, goes flying outside the ring. Colossus tossed him out. And now going after Brent, trying to continue the assault there. But smartly going back into the ring. There's no sense chasing him, and we got a pinfall in the ring here against Tyrant. No. It's very, very clever move there by Colossus, not giving in and going to the outside where Brent could potentially turn the tables on him. But now look at this. Brent is going to watch Tyrant receive a choke slam. But look behind you, buddy. Look behind you. Look at this. Brent capitalizing on the situation in a jackhammer. How the hell can he pick Colossus up? But he's able to do it, and this could do it, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrant isn't moving. Colossus is, and a kick out. A kick out from Colossus. That could have spelled number 1 contender for none other than Brent right there. Wow, what a match. Oh, look at that. Dirty kick to Tyrant's gut. A choke slam to Tyrant followed up by a jackhammer from Brent, and Brent finds himself out on the outside of the ring. Tyrant up on the ropes, but perhaps not a good time to do that. Now Tyrant smartly trying to exit the ring as Colossus gets up, but now may not realize that the big man is on his way out as well. All 3 superstars now on the outside of the ring. Tyrant catches him on the outside of the ring, says, meat, get back in. Boom, big boot to the head. What a match here we have, folks, to end episode 14 off. Who will be the number 1 contender for the ECW title now? Tyrant with the pin, no. Not even a 2 count. Brent catches his breath on the outside now. Tyrant clawing at Colossus' shoulder, and Brent setting up for a move behind Tyrant. Look at this. Electric chair drop, but no. Tyrant saying no, not so fast there, buddy. Reverse DDT, no. And now Tyrant again with a pin on the big man, but again, not even a 2 count. How the hell are we going to get a pinfall in this triple threat match? Colossus kicking out of a jackhammer, something we rarely see. Here's another pin from Tyrant, and again, not a 2 count. Colossus isn't even close to catching a pinfall from Tyrant here, folks. Oh, look at that kick from Brent. And now Brent going for a pinfall against Colossus. Is he going to have better luck? No, he's not. A 1 count again. And now Brent in the corner, setting up for a spear here. Tyrant on the outside of the ring, and oh no, it doesn't. It's not. Maybe Brent realizing that Colossus had something cooking there, changed his plans up mid-run, and that could have cost him here, folks. Stick to your guns, Brent, because now you're just about to receive a huge choke slam. But now Tyrant, of course, just in the nick of time, back in with a huge spine buster. And is this going to put the big man away? 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness. Colossus, somehow, some way. And now Tyrant potentially setting up for his Dominator, which surely has to put Colossus away here. Boom! But wait a second. Brent on the tails of Tyrant. He can't see him. What is going on? Brent slipped up. Brent slipped up there against Tyrant. Tyrant going for a pin against the man he just delivered a Dominator to. 2, 3. Oh my God. Colossus will not give in here, folks. Now a Dominator and a jackhammer to him, and he has still not gone down for a 3 count. This is unbelievable performances by all 3 of these superstars, but Colossus is truly, look at this, choke slam from the top rope, and now Colossus in control here. A huge choke slam to Tyrant, which sends him out of the ring. But now Brent in the middle of the ring with a pump handle drop. No, and still Colossus not down for the count. What is it gonna take? Now Colossus. Huge slam coming up here for Brent as Tyrant regains his composure on the outside of the ring. Colossus needs to clock that and realize that Tyrant is coming back into action, but no, Brent just busted Colossus wide open with a vicious headbutt there. Anything it takes to gain his composure, even if it means hurting himself. But now Tyrant with a spine buster to Brent, but Brent is fired up enough to get right back up. This is incredible, folks. This is absolutely unbelievable. Brent on the outside of the ring now. Breathing heavily, all three superstars. This is awesome. You don't need the fans to be saying it to realize what we're seeing here on episode 14's main event. Colossus is busted open, ladies and gentlemen. Head thrown down to the mat. And now Tyrant once again throwing Colossus out of the ring now. Oh, what do we got planned here? What is this? What is this from Tyrant? A suplex, he's up on the second rope, and Colossus gets suplexed into the middle of the ring. Oh, but wait a second, Brent catching Tyrant off guard here. Oh no, but Tyrant reverses it. Tyrant reverses it into a DDT. Tyrant has the wherewithal to reverse the jackhammer into a DDT. No, but Brent able to kick out. This is an unreal match here, ladies and gentlemen. I have no clue, quite honest, who is going to win this triple threat match here, but somebody, mark my words, somebody is going to win this match here. And now Colossus, no! Tyrant turns the tables, Brent rolls out. It's down to Tyrant and Colossus again, and look at this, another spine buster. Tyrant just got to push through the pain, push through the tiredness. And now a single leg Boston Crab that results in a rope break. Colossus gets his hand on a rope very quickly. It must help that you're half the size of a ring. And a final cut to Tyrant now. But now Brent, wait a second, no! Colossus reverses. I think he was going for the jackhammer there. And now Colossus is in control here. Big body slam down to the mat. This can go any way, folks. All it takes is timing and a little bit of patience on any of these superstars' behalf, and they could be looking at a title shot against Torque Michaels. Brent able to roll out of the way, but Colossus throwing those bows right into the face. Oh, and a big slap to the chest now. Colossus, wait a second. Oh, and a huge hit to the back there from Brent. Anyway, this can go any way. Look at this, gorilla press. Brent down. Rolling out of the ring, but turn around, Colossus. Colossus turns around. Tyrant is right there with a Dominator. Down to the mat goes Colossus. Brent nowhere to be found. 1, 2, 3. Tyrant is your #1 contender for the Extreme CAW Wrestling title. Folks, we just witnessed potential match of the year candidate here in 2018 with Brent, Tyrant, and Colossus. That was absolutely unbelievable. All three superstars taking an absolute beating from each other. But tonight, for the main event of episode 14, Tyrant became the bull and came out on top. Unbelievable performance. Kudos to Tyrant winning the match there against both Brent and Colossus. And you gotta wonder, when will he decide to challenge the ECW champion? You gotta wonder when Tyrant will decide decide to challenge for that title. But wait a second, Brent now back in the ring and is not a happy camper. Turn around, Tyrant, and look out, because here comes very unhappy Brent, and there is a huge clothesline. The fans are not happy. Brent now going in for a spear on Tyrant. Can it land? Look out, Tyrant. Oh, and a huge spear from Brent. Sore loser. And now, here comes a jackhammer for the new #1 contender. It doesn't matter anymore, but Brent doesn't care. He wanted to win that just as bad as Colossus did. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The huge jackhammer to Tyrant. Brent not happy about coming out on the bottom, especially when you weren't the one getting pinned. And now throwing Tyrant out of the ring like a rag doll. And Brent, you're just being a sore loser, man. That is unbelievable. What? Wait a second. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. He is not supposed to be here. Donald Sinclair specifically stated. Oh my God, look at the top of the ramp. Look at the top of the ramp. You know who that is? That is the man, the technical #1 contender, the outright #1 contender, as per the Royal Rumble winner. That is Tank, and he is coming down to the ring, and Brent is waiting for him. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we got something cooking here. Tank's getting into the ring. They're going at it. The fans are going nuts. They're going crazy. Brent, Tyrant, years, almost 10 years in the making. And they are going total, toe-to-toe. The fans think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. And look at this. We got a stare down in the middle of the ring. Potentially the biggest rivalry in CAW Wrestling right here, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrant, Brent, goes for a clothesline, misses, and we got a Mach 5 lined up for a very tired Brent. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tank is back in an Extreme CAW Wrestling ring, much to the warning of the DOA. Donald Sinclair not giving a flying F about what Donald Sinclair said and warned. I don't see any police officers here, do you? I don't think they're willing to come down and face this man. Tank, not a signed ECW superstar, but nonetheless saying, I deserve that #1 contendership spot, and I am not simply going to disappear into the background while the DOA manipulates the Extreme CAW Wrestling title reigns. Not on my watch. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on episode 14. I'm sure Donald Sinclair is going to have a lot to say about this. But until next time, we'll see you soon. You take care.